Hey, good morning everybody. This is Grant Russell with Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Frederick, Colorado. Hope everybody's doing well. We got a beautiful, nice sunny day today. Today I wanted to share with you guys a recent purchase. Some customers bought a Ventana back in August of last year and just haven't been using it, haven't had the time to use it, busy with their work, and decided they're going to hold off on the RVing right now, and so we worked out a deal and purchased this back. This has just under 4,000 miles on it. What we have behind me here is a 2020 Newmar Ventana 4369 floor plan. Jody, if you want to follow me, we'll kind of start over here on the driver's side here. This one, the exterior of this one is the Largo Graphics, gorgeous coach. This was kept in his shop while he owned it. Really just kind of, it was bought here and purchased and moved to a shop and then came back here just recently. So we'll start here with the stock number. So we're on stock number 5U210527. So in 2020, the Newmar Ventana had a lifestyle change. So what I mean by that, we've got rooftop awnings, we've got a slide out. Let me get this down. Show you this here. So on the Ventana, it's going to come with the 8,000 watt diesel generator. Oops, sorry about that. And then you have inside here, Jody, you've got the hot water line, that red turn valve over there in the side. It's got hot water in the front here. If you want to get all the bugs off the front of your coach after a long travel, you can. You see where the air horns are located. Everything's easy to get to here. Just wanted to point that out. So here, come around the side here. In this first compartment here, so this is a Spartan chassis. So a lot of the Spartan chassis fuses are going to be located in here. Wiring harnesses, the pull tab that I just did to open the hood on the very front there. And then in the first, we come down this way here, we've got a slide tray with 8. So this coach is loaded with, there's no propane. So this has an all-electric feature. So you've got the electric cooktop inside, the convection microwave oven, the all-electric Whirlpool refrigerator. When we go inside, I'll show you all that. But so this has you have to use the inverter to keep your food cold while you're going down the road, and those are things we train you on during the walkthrough orientation here. But it does have the 8 batteries, which is nice on the slide tray there to get access to. And then you got full pass-through storage in these next 2 bays. And those trays will slide all the way out on both sides. The next bay here, we've got the Oasis hydronic heat system. So that's a diesel burner for your hot water, for your heat source, the furnace. It does have continuous hot water. When you're running the burner on the Oasis system, that'll give you continuous hot water. It does have 2 electric elements too if you're plugged in. It can maintain it, but it's not the all. You still want to use a burner when you're getting that continuous hot water flow from the Oasis system. Next bay here, we've got a 50 amp shore power on a power reel. That is a 50-foot cord, so that'll reach most pedestals out there. It's also where your transfer switch and your cable hookups are all going to be located in here. And then the next bay here, everything's labeled. So you got a whole house water filtration system, outside shower. You've got the city water right here. So I can pull this out and I can run it in. So that makes life a lot easier when you're unhooking and hooking up. And it's got winterization kit over here on the left side there. Sewer flush, if you hook up here, you can flush your black tank. And then your dump valves are going to be located here. Again, these are things, if you've never owned an RV and you're interested in purchasing one and you need some good training, we go through all that with you. So if you look up top here, Jody, we've got a camera, gloves, anything associated to the dump station area. Nice place to keep those outside there. We've got the DEV tank. So this being a brand new coach, all diesels are going to have the diesel exhaust fuel on it. That's the reservoir. It's where you just make sure there is a gauge on the dash that lets you know when you're getting low. Typically you get about 3,500, 4,000 miles before you really start getting low, and it's time to start filling it up. Good idea to keep some extra bottles of diesel exhaust fluid on board. And this would be a good place here, right here. This little storage area for some containers there. Come around the back here. Here's that other camera with a 360 view. Up top, we got the backup camera. We got a 15,000 pound tow hitch. It's pre-wired. It's got the brake controller and the airline system. For those who want to use the air system to tow your tow vehicle, it's already set up for it. Come out this way here. I've got the awnings out. Really nice look at the Nova package. So these have the Girard Nova awnings. These in some nice shade. And it covers almost the entire length of the coach. Right here we've got some chassis batteries. Got some disconnect switches, some filters, easy access to some of the, like the air dryer filter, fuel filter. So there's easy access right there. We'll go to the tag axle. So this is a 2020 Spartan chassis. It does have a steerable tag. So as you're driving, it'll turn up to, I believe it's 12 degrees in the 2020. I believe that's right. It's got a tag dump on the switch up front. So when you're going in reverse, this will automatically align straight, dump the air on the axle, and no tire scrub as you're turning it or going in reverse, and any kind of motions left or right. Drive axle here. So we've got a pegboard here, and why do we have a pegboard in this bay? Well, behind this bay sits your 105-gallon freshwater tank. And then you have a 65-gallon gray water tank and a 45-gallon black water tank. Instead of looking at the side of a holding tank here, they put the pegboard there, so it's a nice place to hang tools, hang different items there. And then if you go all the way out, I just want to show you this. So this one got ordered. It's not lacking on slide trays. We got a slide tray here. You saw the slide trays on the other side. Thought I'd pull them out on this side, just kind of give you an idea. These all hold up to 1,000 pounds a piece. So you can get a lot of gear in there with those, and it makes it easy when you're loading and unloading. We've got an outside entertainment, Samsung LED television with the Bose soundbar. You can Bluetooth to it as well. It does have the, it's all pre-wired to it for out when you're playing the stereo through the Bose, or TV through your Bose. This gives you a nice, better sound. And you got some additional storage here. Notice here at the entry here, we've got keyless entry. We've got a doorbell, you got a code here, so I can program a code to lock and unlock this entrance door. And I can also program a code to lock and unlock all of my compartment doors. Really nice features. And then just something to point out here at the entrance. Good place for like some umbrellas, maps, place to kick your shoes off when you're coming inside. Both of these open up. And then let me turn this on. Well, I'll show you this real quick since we're out. So there's a step cover. I'm running it out right now. You got any pets or kids? So it makes the floor flush when you're traveling. Okay. Let's go inside here. Kind of start up here at the dash area. So this is the new digital dash feature. That's, again, I mentioned this is a Spartan. We're also on a 400 horsepower Cummins diesel engine, and I've got the dash cluster all lit up here. I thought I'd just show you that. Really simple to operate. So on the steering wheel right here, it kind of works like your phone does. You got a home button and different icons, but you arrow through all the different features here: brightness, messages, settings. If I go into settings, Newmar has that comfort drive feature, which it goes right to comfort drive. If I click OK, now that's where I can control the comfort drive. And some of you are probably asking, well, what the heck is comfort drive? So comfort drive is it's a computerized steering column. Instead of this just being an automatic transmission, it puts tension in the steering wheel. If you're driving on really windy days, you can put more tension in it and run that number up. It just tightens the tension on the steering wheel. So really strong side winds, it's going to help counter that. It's monitoring your driving habits about every 20 seconds, they say. Really, it's really nice. I mean, when you let go of the steering wheel, it automatically goes back to center. Just makes it really simple when you're out on the open road. It extends your driving, so you don't have that fatigue that sets in after long road trips there. But yeah, really easy to read all your dials there. It's bright, easy to read there. So, and I mentioned earlier, this has the 360 camera view. So right now the backup camera's on this screen here. Over here on the right side, if I put it on the camera mode, it's going to give me that 360 view. So just to give you an idea on that, if you're out on the open road, you can see all the cars around you. If you're parking it and you're putting it into a certain lane, you can see the lane behind you or around you. And then all the other features this has: AM, FM, satellite radio, Sirius satellite, Bluetooth. You can pair your phones. It's got the Rand McNally navigation system. There's some nice features, and it's all touch screen. If I want to go right into my navigation, go to maps. So it's really easy to navigate through that. Down below here, we've got just the regular controls for your heat and air conditioner off the chassis side. I can lock and unlock my entrance. Here's the 360 camera view. If I want to kick that on, it turns it on and off. Let's go here. There's some different views that you can use with the toggle switch there. And then we get some controls here. The front high and low fan, that's for when your Oasis hydronic heat system's on. You can pull some heat up front here, push it towards the passengers, as well as the chassis furnace. So it kind of gives you two furnaces up front here when you're driving it. And also when you're parked, if you want to push a little bit more heat here to the front of the coach in the living area, living quarters, and just helps keep the heat on a cold day. Overhead fans, that's going to be behind. I've got this shade down. It's kind of warm today and the sun was shining through here, so I just put this shade down to cool it off in here. And but these are your overhead fans for, if you want to get all the fog off the big window. And it's got a high, a low, and a medium switch there. And then these are your shade controls. They're really easy to get to. I've got the regular shade down now, which is your night shade. I'll run that up and I'll show you it does have all the windows throughout this entire coach have both the day and the night shades. So I'll put that one up. And it does have the regular day shade, if you will. You can still see out, but now, notice it stopped. So I've got the key in the on position, so it's just a safety feature. So turn that off. Once I turn that off, should be able to go ahead and come all the way down with it. So your captain seats, both will swivel. You'll notice I've got This switch here is going to be for lumbar. This one will allow you to flip it around. And then this switch here, it's got a footrest. If the passenger wants to recline, kick back on a long trip, makes it comfortable. Okay, up above me here. So this is kind of the controls for the coach here. I'll start with, we talked about the Oasis. So this is where you turn the diesel burner on. That's that green Oasis that we saw outside in the storage compartments down below. But that turns the burner on, that'll heat the fastest. If you're plugged in or your generator's on like we are now, I can run the electric elements 1 and 2. It has 2 electric elements in the actual system, so you're not using any of your diesel fuel to create heat for either your hot water or your furnace. To turn the furnace on, which I'm not going to do today because it's hot, I got to wake this system up. I'm going to tap on HVAC. Right now I've got it on cool, but if I tap that cool, that'll toggle it between heat, cool, fan, so the different modes. If I go into kitchen mode's off right now. If I want to kick it on, I just simply tap that. Heat pumps, it does have, so speaking of heat pumps, we've got 3 15,000 BTU air conditioners. All 3 have heat pumps. Home screen, it just takes me back to the normal screen here. I can check on my holding tanks. 50% right now, gray freshwater. Gray and black are completely empty. Checking on my voltage level for both the house and the chassis batteries. Everything looks good there. I can turn my water pump on and off. If I want to turn the autofill switch on. So what is autofill? So outside in the what I call the water workstation where we were earlier, there's a toggle that goes between city water and autofill. If you have it set to autofill and you're hooked up to city water and you turn this on, every time it senses that the water level gets to 90%, it'll automatically fill it back to full. So it's not letting you run out of your fresh water. It keeps your water full there. Again, those are things we train you on when you come out and we do a walkthrough orientation. This panel here, we got some slide controls. So you got 2 slides in the front, and then you got the bedroom slide, which is operated from the rear. I'll show you where that's at when we go back to the back. Up above it here, to the left of this Oasis system is the energy management system here. So the power control system it's called. Right now we're running off the generator, so I've got full use for all the electrical on this coach, all 3 airs, refrigerator, anything that is 110 operated. I got all my TVs going. Up above it here, I've got this has the SK300 Traveler. That's the product number is called SK300. That's the direct TV high definition satellite. So this has that on the rooftop. And to the left here, we've got a Wi-Fi Ranger LTE system. So if you want to use your cell phone service, if you're close to some cell towers, you can get Wi-Fi. It just boosts your signal, and you can have a private signal so that you assign a username and password just like you have at home, but you assign it to the coach. And then over-the-air antenna, so it's all electric. And then we've got an awning control here that's going to be for the entrance awning. And then this system here, that's your Girard awning controls where you can turn all those on and off, lights on and off. So that's kind of what this area is. So again, those are things we show in a class that we could give you. If you ever want to come out and go through one of these, I'd be happy to take my time and go back all through that with you. So why don't we switch sides here? Jody, go on that side and get a good shot of the whole coach. So this thing's gorgeous. We are in a Windwood decor with caramel glazed cherry cabinets, matte finish, tons of storage. You'll notice all the overhead storage here, all the way down. We've got the swivel rocker recliners, cup holders, lots of countertop storage over on this side. Nice big drawer. There's some literature on the Spartan side. And then we got over here, we have a fold and tumble. I'm not gonna pull this out. Y'all seen this before. This whole thing comes out. It'll flip down. I have an air mattress in here, almost like a queen size bed. 50-inch, maybe 55. Maybe I think it's 50 or 55-inch, but it's a nice big Samsung LED television system. We got a Blu-ray player, all your hookups here for satellite controls. Bose soundbar. Over here in the kitchen area, there's a button under here. I kept this in, but this does. If I push this button underneath here, that'll release this little island. So you got some nice big drawers. And full extension drawer glides. We got the induction cooktop. This is removable. If you want to go outside and plug it in, you can cook outdoors. And of course, on the flip side of these, got cutting boards. Stainless steel sink, and it is a double sink. One thing I want to point out, these shades, they're manual. So electric is really nice, but one less thing to tear up. So just something I wanted to point out. We got a dishwasher in this one. We got a big convection microwave oven. Again, it's not lacking storage. Place for a trash can. Place for your kitchen items. Up above here we got a little pull out. Oh, adjustable shelving. And I have this out right now just to show you. This has the Euro booth dinette with the extendable table. So I've got the leg down right now. I've got the folding chairs that come with it, and I got 2 leaves in here. So you just take the 2 leaves out. If I pull this out, these leaves come easily out. I can store those under the bed in the back, fold the leg up, slide this table in, and that way I can run the slide in and hit the road. So, back here is your Whirlpool all electric refrigerator. Again, this is used, folks, less than 4,000 miles, but it's practically brand new. It's in really nice shape. So. Pantry. Again, not liking storage. Check out all these pull-outs here. There's plenty of room for all your grocery items. Dry storage there. And then down below here at my feet, I want to clean up. I'm sweeping in here. It's got the Intervac central vacuum system, and this is where your hose attachments will go. Half bath. Notice how this door opens. It opens an inverted door, so when your slide is all the way in, it makes getting in and out of here easy to use the restroom. And then something I always like to point out, if you go in and just get a shot of the electrical system. I always like to talk about this. So Newmar gets that up and out of the way from kids to get to, any children. It's easy to get to with your slides in. So that's the house breakers, house fuse system. Again, all your slides are in and you're having any kind of electrical issues, it makes life a lot easier. It's easy to get to. And then this is the half bath. We're in a 4369 floor plan. So the guests have the half bath up front here, and then you got a pocket door that closes off the master bedroom. Lock back in place. We've got a king size bed. Notice I got the remote here, so for those of you familiar with that, sleep number. So it does have a sleep number bed. I've got electrical outlets on both sides of the bed. This bed does have lift assist on it. If I lift this up, you can see it's easy to raise and lower. Good storage underneath the bed. And then overhead, over the bed here, we've got some great storage. Something I always like to point out, I got an electrical outlet in here. For those of you that have CPAP machines, this is where they can go. You can run your lines out the bottom here. So they got them on both sides of the bed. And then you got light controls underneath here, reading lights. And then those, they're nice, bright and blue right now, but if you want to dim those, they got a backlighting system in there where you can turn those completely off when you're sleeping. And up front here, we've got some storage. We've got wardrobe storage. I'll open these up. Blu-ray player, adjustable shelf again. If you want to put a game system in here or satellite receivers, it's all pre-wired in here. And then the rest of these are going to be full extension drawer glide, just some more extra storage there. And this thing keeps going, Jody. Come on to the back. So it does have a stackable washer and dryer. So if there's somebody out there that wants to go full-time RVing, this is a great option for you. You got 105 gallons of fresh water, 65 gallons of gray, 45 gallons of black water. The insulation on this coach, stackable washer dryer, the generator, you can be off the grid, 100 gallon fuel tank, and what was I going to say? Oh, so if it's 20 below, if it's 10 below, it's freezing cold outside and you got water on board, no sweat. Just make sure you're running that Oasis system. All the insulation on this coach that surrounds the water lines and your holding tanks, they're all heated. So just make sure you're running that system. Come on to the, we don't have much room back here, Jody, but just something I always like to point out. You got some good storage on both sides. Medicine cabinets, 2 sinks, electrical outlets, more storage below. And it's not lacking storage. You got plenty of room for all your toiletry items. And I know I showed you some of the wardrobe in the bedroom area. Check this out. We got more wardrobe area. And then you see the safe there. So I have one of those shelves out, but that's why you're seeing the backup over here. So just to show you this, these shelves, they come out so you can access the safe. And then we got an emergency exit door here. So if I need to get out, like one of my buddies said one time, if you're just parked out at a nice campground up in the mountain somewhere and you leave the front door open, what happens if a bear comes walking inside the front door? What do? Hey, get out right here. And then there's a ladder. This pulls out. There's a ladder that expands down. This toilets, they're all porcelain. And if you angle down here, Jody, you've got, these are electric flush toilets. You got that on the half bath and then the master bathroom. And we got a nice big shower here. Just to give you an idea, I'm 6'2". I got plenty of room here. So you got a adjustable shower head here. You got 2 shower heads. And then this has the AquaView system here. So this will change colors when it gets hot. If you're dry camping and you're heating your hot water heater system up, that way you're not wasting any water. And then once it changes colors, just letting you know it's hot, you flip that valve to the up position and it gives you the hot water. And now you're not wasting any of your hot water, or your fresh water, excuse me. Notice the seat in there, so that'll flip down. Okay, well, if anybody out there has any questions on this coach or any coach that you see on our website, feel free to reach out to me. Again, this is Grant Russell with Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Frederick, Colorado. If you need to reach me, you can call me at 720-539-4711, or you can text me. Text is easy too. I'll reach back out to you as soon as I get around to it. Or email me. You can shoot me an email at grussell@transwest.com. Make sure you get 2 S's and 2 L's. Hope everybody has a great weekend out there. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time.